welcome to That's Just Lola. Here again, once again with you with my partner in success, Mello.
Yes!
How y'all doing today?
What's happening, Lo?
You know, I feel like it's been 15 years since we've been here. Apparently, the people in the studio do too, because they got us 2 miles away from each other.
Hey!
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good. I don't really think this is right. Do y'all think it's right? Because we don't think
Let
it's
us
right.
know. We feel like we are real far apart.
Yeah, I think I need to reintroduce myself. Hello, my sister. How are you?
I am fine. How are you?
I am well.
I don't care
Thank you guys for...
what it costs. I will pay. You tell me.
What's that line? So-and-so is my man, and don't you forget it.
He was my man.
And don't you forget it. Okay, we're going to act right. We're a little punch drunk. I'm probably still a little actual drunk from this weekend. For
you
real.
drank more
I
than
drank.
you normally
Yeah,
do.
I drank, like I say, drink like a fish. I went to my class reunion.
Which is why?
I don't know, there's something flying. Don't say nothing's flying around. Y'all like to act like I'm just reaching at the stuff from out of midair. That's not true. Something just flew past my... What is he doing? Something just flew past my face. Anyway, so I went to my class reunion this weekend. I was trying to broadcast this inside the group, but we took too long, and now my phone's getting ready to die, so I can't do that.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah, that's what happened.
Okay, you don't have a charger?
Yeah, but I can't do all of that right here.
Oh, okay.
So we had a great time. It's my 30th class reunion, and don't try to calculate the numbers. Just know that I got skipped 2 times, and I started school a year early. So that's how you figure that out.
She got skipped 2 times.
2 times. And I started school a year early. So if you're trying to figure out my age.
She still had a 30th reunion.
That's right. I had a 30th reunion. So I'm just trying to say, so my 30th well, right.
So wait a minute.
Can I just tell you, I've been saying that stupidness for the past 4 days. And when you just said that.
She old as shit.
When she just said that, it made me realize that there was no validity in my explanation. Because 30 years still passed.
Right.
That means I'm real old. Okay, I can't. Okay, so.
Why black folk do that? Every time you laugh, at the end of it, you gotta.
Because you just got so excited.
You gotta breathe.
You gotta breathe.
Because you stopped breathing while you were laughing.
You gotta oxygenate your brain again. So I had a good time. We loved up on each other, and we just had such a great time. Yep, we had a good time. There's some pictures. Stop it! There's some pictures that we're not posting on Facebook because some people loved up on each other just a little bit too much. And we had a great time.
Y'all just
love
were
you guys.
Remembering what it was like.
We were back
ago.
in high school for the night. You know, we drank from 2:00 in the afternoon.
Like they did in high school.
Right? No,
I'm just kidding.
We drank from 2:00 in the afternoon all the way to 2:00 in the morning.
Oh, that's
That was a lot of
time.
drinking. I didn't have that many drinks though, but it was a lot of drinking. It was.
Well, if you pace yourself, drink a lot of water in between,
There was
and
no water
eat,
drinking. There was no water. We ate.
you should be all right.
We ate when we were at the school, but then by the time we
You
got
gotta
to the
drink
bar,
that water though.
I didn't drink no water. So we took over the club. Everybody, just want to give a shout out to y'all. We had just pure joy. So one thing I want to say to you guys is, I told them, I said, if we had this much joy, we got to find spaces and places we can have mega joy way more often.
Yeah.
Because when you leave, we were like so overwhelmed by how great of a time we had. And I said, it was just because it was pure.
Now, how often do y'all have the reunions? Every 10 years?
Yeah, but most of us have never gone back.
Oh,
So most of those people
wow.
I hadn't seen in 30 years.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So it was crazy.
Wow.
I mean, we were emotional in our Facebook group way before that day of talking about crying, and we started seeing each other. But it was like we never left.
Yeah.
It was like we never left each other. There wasn't no
That's
hating
cool.
going on. There's a couple little pieces of petty bullshit going on. But for the most part,
Right.
it was always a damn
There's
girl.
always got to be somebody
Some
who's
chick,
got some.
something stupid. But I mean, it was
I
okay.
remember when back when
Right.
and you did and
Right.
what
Yeah,
and
yeah,
what
yeah,
and
yeah,
what
yeah.
and what.
Is that the girl over there who? For real?
Girl,
Stop.
Who remembers that?
Nobody remember
Clearly,
that.
you haven't had anything important happen in your life for 30 years.
Well, somebody said, my girlfriend Dawn, somebody said something. She said, well, folks, sure something about people changing. And she said, well, shit. If it's been 30 years and we haven't changed at all, that's a problem.
That is a problem.
That's a serious problem.
That is
So
a problem,
it's
yeah.
a serious problem. So what I love is a lot of people who've been married for a long time, been in a lot of different, a lot of people who've been 20 years, 15 years, 20 years, 15
Right.
years, 10 years of marriage.
Yeah.
And so I was really impressed by that because I think I had told you guys one time before, I know I shared on here, that I just see such calamity in so many relationships.
Yeah.
And maybe the calamity is about, maybe they would have calamity too if I knew more about their business and we hadn't seen each other for the first time in 30 years.
There's probably some issues.
But somebody said something, and someone asked somebody what was the key. And they said the key was to reinvent the relationship over and over again.
That makes sense.
And not to expect the person to stay the same, and to be okay with the newness of who the person becomes.
You're not the same. Right.
But people think they are. People really fool themselves. And so I was just want to say to you guys too, I was so impressed by hearing about your relationships and your marriages and all that kind of stuff. Is really awesome. It brought up for us though here in the studio another topic, which is an offshoot of that. I know so many households where the woman is the predominant dough maker or the money maker in the household, and it creates such a dynamic most of the time that I felt like we should talk about it.
Cool. Sounds good to me.
And so during these next couple of segments, we're going to talk about what happens in the household when the woman makes more money than the man. Now, see, me personally, I don't think it should make a difference.
It really shouldn't. I mean, are you because if he's making the money, the majority of the money or whatever, then you're quick to say it's ours.
Right.
So why is it that when you're making the majority of the money, is it not the same?
I think it's because we've been indoctrinated to believe that we're supposed to be taken care of. And if he's not towing I'm not saying I believe this, I'm saying if he's not towing, my thing is this, as long as you ain't digging in my pocket so much that we got to eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches all the time,
right?
I'm good. As long as you're not treating me like you think you pimping me.
Right.
You know
exactly.
what I'm saying? I'm fine.
Well, see, I think that's probably what you're talking about. they start to feel like you're not doing your part and I'm doing everything, and then I am feeling pimped.
And my girlfriend, I won't say her name, but she asked me a question a couple of weeks ago. Did I think it was cool if she paid off her man's debts so that they're getting ready to, so she paid off her man's so they could start a clean slate.
Right.
So she wanted to know what I thought about that, because she got it like that.
Oh, well, shoot, she got it like that. Why not?
Well, I didn't say yes.
Okay.
And the reason why I didn't say yes, quite honestly, is because...
Is it her husband?
Well, no. It's just because I think that... I think a certain dynamic starts when you start to do stuff like that. I think it kind of messes, just because of who we are, what a society is like.
Yeah.
I think something starts. So I think that you do that, and I think that then maybe he thinks that you're supposed to, she's done a lot already.
Oh, okay, yeah. No.
So to me, I'm like, yo, no. Let him earn it. You know what I'm saying? There's ways in the business that they're in, right, that he can earn it to pay it off. But I wouldn't just write a check and say, here, baby.
No.
I'm going to pay off your $100,000 in debt.
No, don't do it.
I'm not saying it's $100,000. I'm just saying that I don't think that's cool. And maybe it's because I'm a little twisted when it comes to what society has convinced me is right, wrong, good or bad when it comes to relationships. So maybe maybe I'm a victim of it too. Maybe I just don't realize it.
Possibly, but I don't think so. I mean, and the reason why I'm saying that is because I think that you recognize that something else could happen as a result of that happening. And then, now I'm changing my tune because you said, no, they're not married. So, and I think that would make a difference if they were married, perhaps. But then maybe it wouldn't, because sometimes men get in their feelings. They don't express everything. And so he may feel like, I mean, it may backfire is all I'm trying to say.
That's my thing. I don't want it to set a precedent. And I think it's almost, there's something flying from my face. I think it's stupid. I think it's almost impossible for you to do that and take care of a man in that way and not have it have repercussions. I think that, well, we'll get deeper into that, but I think it's almost impossible for that to happen. I think maybe you don't want it to happen,
right?
But and then I'm going to tell you why too in a minute,
because
one of our studio members in here came up with some real slick stuff. Do you think that the gender roles change when it happens? We'll be right back. Go and subscribe right here. Click that little red subscribe button and subscribe to That's It Lola. Follow us and.